In today's video, I will be playing a Pixie deck at a high infinite level to show you if it is a good deck or not. After these games, I think it's easy to say that Pixie, when used correctly, can be very good and obviously very fun. The deck I'm playing is a high Evo style list with Hulk and She-Hulk. It also has some lockdown elements with Professor X and Alioth. Interestingly, we do not have a magic in this list, but that turned out to be completely okay. Anyways, I hope you enjoy this video, and have a good day. The deck list is in the description if you'd like it. We're gonna play She-Hulk mid. Okay. You know, we would have gotten it. But we're really big there. And actually, if we do this, they can't play cards. So we're going to do this, because they can't play cards. And I'm not sure they know that. Let's see. Oh, Jar Jar Binks is going to hate me. Yeah, we're going to wait to play Hope Summers. Mindscape is actually annoying. I just realized that Mindscape exists. That's bad. We don't like Mindscape. Because... do we want to wait on this Misty Knight? No, we don't want to wait, because I think what we're actually going to end up doing here is on 4, we're going to play Professor X with the ramp from Hope Summers. And then with the same ramp from playing Professor X into Hope Summers, we're going to play Hulk on 5. So, not mid. If we end up winning right here, we can probably snap. Okay, Gladiator, pull She-Hulk. Ah, no, it pulls Alioth. Okay. So we Professor X. So we're winning there. Now we're just going to play Hulk mid. Because we don't want to give them our super big cards, and we should be good here. Oh, what do they play? Snowguard. Oh, okay. Well, we still have a super big Hulk down. So, I'm not super scared. Let's just do something like this. Granted, this is vulnerable to a Shang-Chi, right? But we can't really change that. We kind of just have to go with it. The deck's going to be vulnerable what it's vulnerable to. No, it's just Devil Dino. Yeah, we're going to win. There we go. Pretty good win for us there. I should have realized they were going to turn off Mindscape with Snowguard, but the playline was still fine. Obviously, we ended up winning, so yeah. Jar Jar Binks. I played this person yesterday in my Infinite Climb. Yes, we can play Sunspot left. The Hood. I'm trying to remember what kind of deck they're playing. I don't know. I played literally hundreds of games yesterday. Is Pixie worth playing there? Probably. Left is probably the only place we can play Pixie, because we want to play Hope Summers right? So. They played something into Dark Dimension. Ooh, okay. Hope we get something to play with Hope Summers. We probably won't, but yeah. There we go. Unless this is a Viper left, we should be good. They don't even play anything left. Okay. Oh, they pull our Sunspot over, though. I would have loved if that was Pixie instead. I mean, Nebula we can more easily weave into future turns, right? So that's... especially with the Hope Summers buff. So that's just play Misty Knight here. There we go. We're really big. Right. Oh. Something like this? Yeah? I like it. Especially since we're revealing first, we know that hood is stuck there. So, this is really good for us. No matter what they're playing, it does not matter. Doc Ock, oh. Well, Doc Ock matters. I lied. Okay. Eee. That's pretty bad. Right. So if we still win right, there's a chance that they just commit everything to mid, which they do. So we should reveal first, and then destroy. I'm so sorry, Jar Jar. Yeah, Nebula's a fine turn 1 play. We don't generally want to save Nebula for Hope Summers because Nebula is better when she's out on turn 1, right? She gains power throughout the course of the game. So, yeah, we're completely fine with this line. We can play Hope mid. They play Hope left. Alright. That sucks for our Nebula, but that's okay. Kiln. Okay. Yeah, we'll just play Jeff mid. Which actually makes it so that we can play our She-Hulk into Kiln, which we might end up doing, if that's our best play. It's a pretty good play. They Rock Slide. They might be able to get a Darkhawk into Kiln, which would suck. That's what we don't want. So actually, if we think they're committing a Darkhawk to Kiln, we might just not want to deal with that. Maybe we just play She-Hulk left. Because I think that's what they're doing. I think they're going to play a Darkhawk into Kiln. And I don't want to deal with that. We're She-Hulk left. We'll abandon Kiln. We only need to win 2 spots. And yeah, there we go. They played Darkhawk into Kiln. I did not want to deal with that. Yeah, we can play Pixie and Rock. It's all we have to play, right? So it's not a great play, but it's the play we've got. Werewolf? Okay. So this is kind of going to be a guessing game of, like, where does their werewolf land, right? Well, the werewolf is going to land mid, right? Because if they want to get the most out of their werewolf, they move it left and then back to mid. So their werewolf is going to land mid. Well, I was right about where their werewolf would land. Oh, I forgot Jeff did an update. I thought Jeff had already updated, and I was like, I didn't account for the fact that it could be... Yeah, no, there we go. We would rather get Sunspot down, right? Instead of Misty Knight? I think so. Olympia's good. Especially when we can play Pixie. Probably play Pixie into the same lane as Sunspot so that we can have Hope Summers starting out a lane. Goose, that's fine. Yeah. Especially with Pixie. Yeah, that's definitely fine. See, we get a 1 power She-Hulk. Or not 1 power, 1 cost. Rock Slide, okay. So it looks like this is like an old list though, right? This list doesn't work like this anymore. Because, like, normally with Zabu and Goose, you could play Dark Hawk into the Goose lane, but you can't play Dark Hawk into the Goose lane anymore. So their Goose lane is going to be severely underpowered from what it used to have been. Well, Pixie also just randomizes it though, so good for them. Right, I mean, there is an idea of just like this and this. And then we float the 1 energy, She-Hulk is still free next turn. Yeah, let's do this and snap. I think we're completely fine. I guess it's not really like the best play, but no, it's good. It's good enough. There we go. So yeah, and then I mean from this point we just play She-Hulk and alioth left. We're assuming we're going to have priority, and alioth is at least going to win us left, so... I don't even know how they win mid or right. I think we win all 3. So this should be a pretty good win. This deck has felt really good so far. And yeah, they just retreat. There we go. Oh, okay. Probably just gonna play Misty Knight on 1 unless we get Nebula. We can probably just Nebula and Misty Knight though, right? Yeah, I don't see the problem with it. It's Nebula and Misty Knight. Baxter building is mid. Okay, we're just gonna take the Misty Knight buff. Colleen Wayne, okay, they discard Swarm. So, interesting. Next turn we're definitely gonna just play Cyclops mid. And unless we get Hope Summers or Pixie, both of those would change our idea. And there's Hope Summers, so yeah, we're just gonna play Hope Summers mid. Atalan is a little annoying because Cyclops is definitely what we want to play next, but if we get something like Pixie or Sunspot, we're not going to be like too upset, so I think it's okay. Corvus Glaive, come on, discard your Hela. Discard your Hela, discard your Hela. They didn't discard their Hela. I swear, every time I was playing Corvus Glaive decks, my Hela was always gone. So I think that's not fair. Yeah, let's just play Sunspot and Jeff mid, because... I think that's really good. They're letting our Nebula get super big. There's no way they have a Killmonger in like a discard deck though, right? That would feel out of place. So interestingly, we can call our shot with an alioth here if we think they're playing a MODOK. Which, you know, there's a decent chance they are, sure. Oh, well. Nope, it was Magneto left. Okay. I mean... We're still pretty big. Like, They might just have a Hela, though. Right. Oh, that's not a Hela. Unless it's Swarms and Hela. It might be Swarms and Hela. Yeah. Well, you know, Hela's unreliable. There we go. And that's why Hela is not super duper great. Alright. Yeah, nice win. There we go. Alright. So, we are going against, yeah, number 982 in the world. And, yeah, this is a Pixie deck. This is my first video on this deck so far. Or not first video, well, it is my first video, but also first game so far. Because I probably shouldn't have said that, but that's alright. Do we want to play Hope Summers? Or I think Cyclops is better because it's better for winning Castle Blackstone. We can play Hope Summers right next turn, hopefully along with, like, one of our cards that is cheap enough to play. There we go. So Hope Summers and Jeff feels pretty good. We could potentially play a Hulk left next turn, which would feel just like super good, right? I feel like definitely that's gotta just be the play, right? Theoretically, we could also Professor X and Pixie, but I think Hulk left is just so good, right? We probably just play Hulk left and snap. Because we're gonna get 2 Hulks down, right? And it's just really good. So we are super happy about that. They played their own Hulk, cool. Played She-Hulk, that's fine. And yeah, the energy buff that we're gonna be getting from Castle Blackstone is gonna help us buff our Hulks. Can we get away with moving Jeff? Probably not. They retreat anyway. Because we win, so yeah. There we go. Really nice win there. And we climb not up. We go down from winning. I haven't played since last night, so it's probably going to take a second. So let's see. Turn 1, probably going to play Misty Knight unless we draw Hulk. Or Nebula, because Nebula is better. We're going to play Nebula right, because we can't really play Nebula left. Squirrel Girl left. Okay. Ooh. Ooh. Yeah, we'll play Pixie left. We're pretty happy with that. Pixie is pretty gosh darn good. And then... oh, nice. Yeah, we'll play Hope Summers into Misty Knight mid. That's completely fine. Ebony Maw, right. They pull our Sunspot out. Okay. I feel like... it feels like we're in a much better spot than they are, right? Like... alioth happens to still just be a 6 cost, of course. But I think we should be fine here. What are they? I'm kind of confused by what they're doing, honestly. I wish we could lock out left with Professor X, but we can't. So we might just want to, like, Hulk right? Right? I mean... I don't see anything wrong with it, so... yeah, let's play Hulk right. Iceman? Okay. I am really confused right now, honestly. Just super confused by what's going on. It's okay, though. I think we can just alioth left, right? And win? At least I think. Because the only thing they could ever play right is Jeff. And that's... doesn't matter at that point, because we'd be winning right and left, so... whatever they played, it does not matter. We get the win. I don't really know why they stayed, but, good luck to them, I guess. Alright. We might want to save Misty Knight to play into Hope Summers. I think that is what we're gonna do. They play a Sunspot down, okay. We have Sunspot in this deck, but I haven't really gotten a good game for him so far. We're just drawing a bunch of rocks. The Peak, that is honestly annoying. They retreat, though. More annoying for them, I guess. At least we had some rocks to play, right?